Deep in the heart of Misty Wood, something extraordinary was happening. The breeze was soft, the birds were singing, and the air was full of the scent of pine and wildflowers. But the most magical thing of all was happening at the very top of the hill, where the old oak tree stood. This was no ordinary oak tree. In fact, it was not an oak tree at all, but a flying tree. A tree with golden leaves and shimmering bark that could soar high above the ground like a great big leafy bird. At the very moment the sun rose, the flying tree began to stretch its mighty branches, and with a soft whoosh, it floated gently into the sky. High above the forest, the tree flew, gliding over the treetops and drifting on the breeze, its golden leaves twinkling like stars in the morning sun. But the flying tree wasn't alone. All around it fluttered the happiest ghosts you could imagine. These weren't the spooky, scary kind of ghosts. Oh no, these ghosts were as friendly as could be. They wore little white hats, giggled like children, and loved to help everyone they met. "Good morning, flying tree," one of the ghosts called out cheerfully, waving its transparent arms. "Good morning, happy ghost," the tree replied, its leaves rustling in the wind. "Are we ready for today's adventure?" "Oh, absolutely," giggled another ghost. "Let's go and sprinkle some happiness on the world below." The ghosts floated and fluttered happily around the tree, making the most magical sounds, a mixture of soft giggles and tinkling bells. Wherever the tree flew, the ghosts followed, spreading their joy to everyone they met. Below them, the flowers bloomed even brighter, the animals danced around in circles, and the villagers in the little town at the foot of Misty Wood looked up in awe at the flying tree and the merry ghosts. One by one, the ghosts dipped down to the ground to greet the animals and the children who ran out to wave at them. They sprinkled a pinch of ghostly laughter on everyone they met, and before long, the whole town was filled with the happiest sounds and the sweetest smiles. "Oh, thank you, happy ghosts," said little Lucy, one of the children, as she danced in a circle. "This is the best day ever." The ghost chuckled and floated back up to the flying tree. "We just love making everyone happy," one ghost said with a wink. "It's the best kind of adventure." As the tree continued to soar high in the sky, the ghosts sang a little song together. "We're the ghosts who love to cheer. We spread happiness far and near. With our laughter and our song, we make the world feel bright all day long." And so the flying tree and the happy ghosts flew over the fields and forests, visiting villages and towns, spreading laughter and joy wherever they went. The animals danced, the children sang, and everyone in the land felt their hearts grow lighter and brighter, thanks to the magical flying tree and its ghostly friends. When the sun began to set, the flying tree floated gently back to the hilltop. The ghosts waved goodbye to the happy villagers and floated back to their resting spots, their laughter echoing in the air. "See you tomorrow," they called out cheerfully as they vanished into the mist of the wood, their little hats the last thing to disappear. The flying tree, now glowing softly in the moonlight, stood quietly on the hilltop, its golden leaves shimmering in the evening breeze. It had made the day magical for everyone, and it knew that tomorrow there would be more adventures, more laughter, and more joy to spread.